Alright, this is machine number 4 for Saturday morning service stop. The note on the board says that this machine doesn't cycle unless you press up on the cycle solenoid plunger. So I've got the motor disconnected just so it's a little quieter. We're basically going to start out with kind of a electronics diagnostic first. So let's flip it on. I'm going to push the rear reset button. Nothing. Zero. Alright, let's swing you guys around. We'll meter the solenoid at the plug end in the wire channel. Alright, I've got my cheap meter. I don't know if you guys can see the face of that. So unplug this from the wire channel. We'll meter across our two hot legs. This meter is displaying 1. So on this meter, it's telling us open circuit. That would explain why the cycle solenoid isn't functioning, huh? Good. Well, not good, but easy diagnosis. Cycle solenoid has gone bad. Let's go to the shop and grab another one. Alright, I found another cycle solenoid. I know that you guys have already seen me do this once. I guess if you want to watch me do it again, you're more than welcome to. If you don't, that's fine too. Let's see if we can find the appropriate size driver. Boy, using a different screwdriver driver set, trying to figure out which one I need. It's new to me. Hopefully, yep, there we go. I gotta take the cover off first. Yep, there's a lower screw in here too. Let's get our, good, it's an O-ring. Book spec. Ah, that's cute. You guys can't see it yet, but I'll show you in just a sec. Let's get our link flipped forward, plunger out, cover out of the way. I'm going to move you guys in a little bit. You can see what happened here. The top of this solenoid is missing some hardware. We've got a bushing, maybe, I don't know. The nut's gone, solenoid's probably flopping around. Either way, not good. So let's get our wires out. Remove 2 wire nuts in here. Ground wasn't connected. That's awesome. So the solenoid that's going in here, it isn't new. It's new to this lane, but I metered it and the coil came up 140 ohms, which should be good. I've seen these coils separate from the housings before, but I've seen it here more than anywhere else. Why? I don't know. It may be just a batch discrepancy. Hard to say. Whoa, almost dropped the plunger. Yeah, well, either way, they're still good. I'm going to leave this loose. The mounting plate's slotted for adjusting, and we have to adjust at 180 degrees. Ugh. See if I can swing around here. I didn't bring my stick-up lights. Yeah, sorry. Pocket flashlight, maybe. Get you maybe a little more light. Yeah, no. That's as good as it's going to get on this one. At least the overhead lighting above the lanes is functioning on this pair. It's always good. Alright, so we're going to get our first wire nut. This is a 208 volt cycle solenoid, so we have two hot legs coming in. Polarity does not matter on this. It's an AC solenoid. As long as the wires get landed and the wire nuts are installed carefully without any whiskers sticking out, you will be just fine. This looks good. Except we still require a ground. We've got a ground terminal here. Let's use it. Let me have anything in the... Nope. Alright, nothing in the well there, so we'll put you guys on pause and we'll go hunt for some hardware. Alright, I've got a screw for ground. Go ahead and connect that. Right. Tuck our wires in there, make sure nothing's pinching between the cover and the mounting plate. Bring our cover screw back in. There was no lower screw on this. I did a quick peek through the shop and didn't see one that was going to work, so we're just going to omit that for now, unfortunately. Got a new plunger coming in. Yep, here comes our copyrighted music. Awesome. Well, maybe I'll have to put some background music in this. Why am I having so much difficulty? There we go. Alright, O-ring coming back in. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it. Alright. We are good. Let's turn it on and plug our solenoid back into the wire channel. Easier said than done. There we go. Alright, turning on. It works. Can you hear it click every time I push the rear button? So we're good here. Let's plug our motor back in. It's going to make some noise. But we need to get to 180 so we can adjust this. Alright, motor plugs in. Gonna get loud. And shaky. 180. What we're looking for at 180 is with the solenoid plunger engaged, we have a gap. I like to do, I don't know, I don't remember what the book calls for. They call them like 3/16. I go less than that. I'm gonna do like 1/8 of an inch, maybe a little bit more. I'm just gonna tighten one screw up, barely. What I'm looking for also is if our solenoid is squared up to the linkage. You can see, since I'm loose, I can rotate it a little bit. You don't want your link to be crooked like that. You want it to be straight up and down. Like that. Vertical. A little gap there. So we're good. Go ahead and tighten the other screw. Alright, we got 2 screws in. Everything's tight. We're good to go. Turn it back on and cycle it through again. Let me see if I can get some Steadicam going. That's pretty rad. Steadicam is a nice feature on this phone. I just discovered it the other day. The picture's a little blurry. But that's pretty good. Let's go back to no Steadicam. Alright, no Steadicam. Here's what you would see. Super shaky. Well, now we're just messing around for the sake of messing around. This is done. We're good. On to the next thing.